the squirrel who worried about her hair. Little Tina Twitchtail lived high in a very important oak tree named Mr. Russell. Tina had many important squirrel jobs, collecting the shiniest acorns, even if they were a bit heavy, chasing sunbeams across the branches, and practicing her very best, extra loud chittering alarm call. But Tina had a small worry. No, a big worry. A worry that fizzed in her tummy every morning when she smoothed her fluffy chestnut fur. You see, Tina Twitchtail's tail, while gloriously bushy and perfect for balancing, was not sleek and smooth like her best friend Filbert's. Parts of it stuck out in little frizzy tufts and kinks, especially after a particularly exciting nut chase or a damp morning. "It's messy," Tina sighed one morning, trying to pat it down with a tiny paw. "Not smooth like a polished pebble." Later, high in the walnut tree, she heard chirping. "Look at Tina's tail," twittered a sharp-eyed blue jay. "Looks like she stuck her paw in a whirlwind." Tina's ears burned. She gathered her tail close, wishing it looked absolutely perfect. Her worry grew bigger than the biggest apple on a tree. She tried smoothing it with dewdrops. Splurge! It just looked damp and tufty. She tried combing it with a pine needle. Snag! This just made a tiny knot. She tried sitting very, very still, hoping gravity would help. Her tail stayed stubbornly. Tina-ish. Fizzed with frustration, she scampered down to see her wise Grandma Hazel, who lived in the cozy hollow at the base of Mr. Russell. Grandma Hazel was stirring a pot of warm cinnamon and nutmeg tea. Squirrels love cozy drinks. Tina flopped down, her fluffy tail drooping around her. "Grandma," she mumbled into her paws, "my tail, it's all wrong. It won't be smooth. The blue jays think it's silly, and Filbert's is so sleek, and—" A tiny tear plopped onto the moss floor. Grandma Hazel stopped stirring. She didn't frown or tut. She gently scooped Tina onto her lap. "Oh, my little spark chaser," she murmured. "Tell me, was your tail fluffy when you leapt onto that skinny, swaying branch yesterday?" "Well, yes," Tina admitted, feeling the memory of the thrilling jump. "Did it balance you when you were gathering those sun-warmed hazelnuts right at the very tips?" "Why, yes." "And," Grandma Hazel's eyes twinkled, "was it like a big, warm blanket tucked around you during the windy storm last week?" Tina nodded slowly. Her tail had been warm and comforting. "A sleek tail is fine," Grandma Hazel said, "for squirrels who do sleek-tailed things. But your tail, my Tina Twitchtail, is magic." She softly touched one of the little tufts. "This frizz? It shows sparkle. It tells the world you chased the sunset right into the treetops. Those little kinks? They prove you squeezed through the best hiding spots to find hidden treasures. It's strong, like twisted oak roots. It's warm, like dappled sunshine. It's yours." Grandma Hazel leaned closer. "And those blue jays? Their feathers are smooth, yes. But have you ever seen them thread through the thornbush tunnels like we do? Or bounce safely down from branch to branch? Different beauty, different magic." Tina looked down at her tail. Instead of messy tufts, she suddenly saw neat, tight curls. Instead of kinks, she saw little zigzags of adventure. That afternoon, Tina didn't hide her tail. She swished it as she scampered up the ash tree where the blue jays perched. "Beautiful day for sparkle collecting, isn't it?" she chirped loudly. Startled, one blue jay looked at her fluffy tail. "It certainly is fluffy today," he remarked carefully. "And wonderful," Tina declared, holding her tail high like a magnificent pom-pom. "Watch." And with a spectacular leap no sleek-tailed squirrel, or bird, could manage so safely. Tina flew across the sparkly gap between the ash and the maple, her magnificent, unique tail catching the sunlight like spun copper. She landed perfectly, grinning right at the blue jays. They stared, speechless for once. High in the walnut tree, Filbert waved with his sleek tail. Tina waved back, her own tail proudly, happily, frizzily magnificent. From then on, Tina still collected acorns and chased sunbeams. But she had one extra, very important job, remembering, especially when she saw her fluffy awesome tail shining in a dewdrop, that the most beautiful magic is always your own unique sparkle. And sometimes, she swished it on purpose just to watch its incredible adventure map floating in the breeze, especially near any watching blue jays. The end.